Hi, I'm Gayatri Kelkar, and in this video I'm sharing a traditional Christmas plum cake recipe with you all. This cake is rich in dry fruits and has an authentic taste. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's soak the dry fruits first. Here I'm taking 1 tablespoon each of candied strawberry, candied pineapple, candied kiwi, cranberries, raisins, black currants, and some tutti frutti. Here I have an empty jam bottle which I am reusing. I guess every home has these empty jam bottles, right? You need to use a glass jar as plastic may react with the alcohol. The best soaking period is 2 weeks and more. You can soak for a minimum of 4 days or at least 24 hours prior to making this cake. Otherwise, you will not get the good or authentic taste for the cake. You can soak the fruits in orange juice, but here I am using rum as I am making the traditional plum cake. Close the lid and mix well. I will leave this at room temperature for at least 4 days. The alcohol will act as a preservative. Here I have already soaked these for 2 weeks. You can see the difference. The soaked ones have swelled up and taken in the fantastic taste and aroma of the alcohol used. This is how they look and the aroma is just fabulous. After a week I had added little more of rum as the dry fruits had soaked up all the rum that I had added earlier. Now let's prepare the cake batter and bake the cake. Line the cake tin with butter paper and grease it with oil. Let's sift in the dry ingredients now. Here I have taken 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida. And to this I will add 2 teaspoons of light cocoa powder. I am not using Dutch processed as I want a light color. Add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Here I am adding in cinnamon powder. You can add as per your taste. Now adding in the nutmeg powder. Sift everything together and mix well. Mixing well at this stage is very important so that all the flavors blend well. Here I have taken 200 grams of condensed milk. This is no brand promotion but just trying to show what I have used. For a good color I will add 3 teaspoons of brown sugar and 120 ml of refined odorless oil. Mix this all well together. Here I am adding about 40 ml of caramel syrup. How to make the syrup will be shown at the end of the video. Caramel syrup adds to the color and taste of the cake and is a very important ingredient in this recipe. I will use a spatula as it makes it easier to whisk. Now I will add in 1/4 cup of orange juice and just 2 drops of rum essence as it is very strong. You can add vanilla essence too. Mix everything together. I am adding rum essence because instead of rum I am adding orange juice. So I'll get a less flavor of rum, so that's why I added essence. Here I am adding 3 tablespoons of soaked fruits. And again mix well. You can add more if you want, but I think this much is okay as I'm going to add some nuts at the end. Mix in now all the dry ingredients.
3 tablespoons of soaked fruits, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 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 1 teaspoon of baking
This batter becomes very thick, sticky and dense. You can add more orange juice, but remember not to make it runny. This batter's got a lovely color, and that is because of we added cocoa. Here I have 1 teaspoon each of broken almonds, cashew nuts and walnuts. Dust them with all-purpose flour and then add, otherwise they will sink to the cake bottom, or if they remain on the top they will burn while baking. By doing so they will mix well with the batter. Please note the consistency, it is very thick and fluffy and it is not runny. Tap to release the air. Let's decorate the cake as a garden with dry fruits. This is my twist to the plum cake inspired by so many on the internet. At the end, the food look should inviting and appetizing. This part is my favorite. Here I have used almonds, watermelon seeds, sesame seeds, tutti frutti, pumpkin seeds. I also had sunflower seeds, but I completely forgot to use them, but you can use them too. You can use as many as nuts that you have at home for decoration. These nuts taste fabulous after getting baked. Here I am trying to depict the soil. And the sesame seeds as birds. It's good to think like a child at times. Some more greenery around with the tutti frutti. Did you like this? Now let's bake it at 170 degrees for 45 minutes. It's baked perfectly. Leave this cake covered with a cotton napkin or a towel for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove the butter paper and it's ready to eat. Isn't this looking so fabulous? Let's see how to make the caramel syrup now. Here I've taken 100 grams of sugar with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Brown sugar will give a lovely color. Spread it evenly and heat the pan on medium flame. Once the sugar starts to melt, start stirring so that the sugar doesn't burn. Keep stirring till golden in color and turn off the heat. Add equal quantity of water, that is if I have taken 100 grams of sugar, I'll add 100 ml of water and now bring this to a boil. And the syrup is ready. Let it cool completely before using. So friends, do give my recipe a try, and if you like my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.